Everyone, my name is Dr. Strickland and I will be your professor for abnormal psychology for the spring semester 2019. Got all that out. What I want to do in this video is just make a quick introduction about myself, a little bit about myself, and some of the mechanics of the course just to get you started. Each week I will make a news video and let you guys know what's going on and where you need to be in your assignments and readings and everything else in the course. So that will be something that I do every single week. So let's just get started on the introduction. If you're seeing this, apparently you've made it onto Blackboard. This is our second big semester of using our new online program. We started it this past summer and I was sort of the beta group for the program, and it actually worked. A lot of students gave me feedback, said it was pretty easy, especially if we had folders and the videos came up. So I think now we've worked out a lot of the kinks, and hopefully the program will work for you as well. For this course specifically, everything will be done online. Sometimes students will ask me, do I need to come in to take an exam? Do I need to come into any of your classes? This is 100% online, so everything that I give you will be within the course. Now, the way I set up my course is to have folders, and so you will see in Blackboard, if you haven't already, that the first folder that I made was syllabus. So just make sure to download the syllabus. If you want to print it out, you can. I know some people like, paper copies, and so that they can outline stuff and write due dates in. So you can do that as well, but just make sure you have that each week. If you see the next folder, you will see Welcome to Northwest Florida. That is just kind of an idea of everything that we offer at the college, and so if you're looking for any special tutoring, information, resources, anything like that, that kind of gives you some idea. Then we have Welcome to Abnormal Psych, which you're in right now because you're viewing this, and then I have some communication. Just make sure you read those documents. But for you, as far as the course material, the most important folder will be the home page. And that home page is everything. It has the news updates that I'll do each week, and it has the case studies, which I'll talk about in just a second. That'll be where the quizzes are located, and even the little video lecture series that I want to put together this semester. So each week, log on Monday. Monday is the beginning of the week, Sunday's the end of the week, especially for online, and just kind of go over the news video, just to kind of get yourself, down to what you need to have prepared for the week. And then, of course, everything else will be there as well. So that is where you're going to find all of the course material. Now, I just want to kind of get something out of the way. The first week of the semester is drop and add, and a lot of students are still trying to register. I saw the line yesterday, so a lot of people are still trying to get in. So I'm not having anything due the first week until drop and add is over. So if you do anything this week, look at the syllabus and it will show you the book. Now, I actually have the book here. This is the title of the book, so look for this. It's been out for a while, so you should be able to find a copy on some of the textbook sites if you're looking. We do have copies in our bookstore in Niceville. Those of you on financial aid or getting any type of service like vets or anything like that, you'll use your money to go into the bookstore and you can purchase the book. Here it is again. Now, some people have asked me, this is a 17th edition. Some people are like, I can't find this 17th edition. Amazon doesn't have it, or wherever you go. This 16 will suffice if you can find it. Just make sure you have that. It's important because this has the book that we'll be following, which is the Diagnostical and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. Now, if you took general psychology, and some of you had me for general psych, and remember in our psychological disorders chapters, it talked about the DSM. That's all we're going to follow in this course. We are getting hard and heavy into all of the mental disorders. This is a fantastic course. In fact, when some researchers went throughout university campuses when seniors were graduating and said, what was one of your favorite courses that you took? Abnormal psychology was ranked like second or third. So people take it not only for their degrees if they're interested in going into social work, clinical psychology, mental health, anything like that, but they're just interested in taking it, interested in finding out really what defines a mental disorder, the symptoms that you have to be diagnosed, and then the criteria. I ask students, why do you take this? And a lot of students say, my family has a history of mental illness, and I want to know. I'm going to be in the workforce someday, and I know that's an issue that we see in the workforce, especially like PTSD. You hear so much about that. Our opioid crisis. We have a huge problem in this country with addiction. We are going to get into all of that, everything. You'll know all the symptoms and criteria. So this week, just get yourself a copy of the book. You'll need it. And it's a great resource book. What I like about this book and why I've always used it, and I get a lot of textbooks from publication companies, is because the entire DSM is embedded into this textbook. And I when I went through textbooks, they would give examples from the DSM. This one has it. You don't need to buy a DSM to see. This is what I like about it. So try to get a copy of the textbook. I will, when drop-in ad is over, post a discussion question just to kind of get an idea about what you feel about abnormal. The question will be defining abnormality. Try not to use the textbook, just kind of off the top of your head. What do you think defines abnormality? And that kind of gives me an idea about where you are in this world of abnormal behavior. So I'm excited to have you in class. Make sure you have a copy of the syllabus each week. I will make a news update. I will video. I will tell you what you need to do. Please don't cause anxiety. We're going to talk about anxiety. I don't want you to have any anxiety. And then we'll take it from there. I have found the best way to teach this course, I've been teaching it a long time, is to do case studies, to give you patients and let you have an idea about what it's like to actually work with patients if you are interested in going into this field. So great to have you in class. I'm excited to have you in abnormal psych. Just try to get a copy of the textbook. My background, just real quick, all my degrees are in psychology. I do have 2 ed degrees as well, but all mine are in clinical and counseling psychology. I have a lot of practicum experience, internships, working in psychiatric facilities. My former background before that, I was actually a marine mammal trainer. I trained dolphins and killer whales for a very, very long time. So I do have a huge animal background. And you'll be surprised that we do use a lot of animal models to try to understand human behavior. So with that practical experience that I have, plus this book, I think we're going to have a very knowledgeable and interesting time in abnormal psychology. So get the textbook, and I will do a news update, and then we'll start from there. All right? Bye.